Okay, the girls are saying that it's lonely at the top, but is it really? Or is it just that when you begin to move different, you begin to outgrow the spaces that you used to fit in? Does that make you feel uncomfortable? Welcome to Project EI podcast, where we talk health, wealth, lifestyle, and what it means to really build your own version of an elite image. This your girl Chick, aka Gypsy's daughter, aka the beautiful underdog. You have now been tapped in with the Dean again. Welcome back. Let's talk about it. I'll be honest. I still have love for so many people that I was around, that I surrounded myself around in my beginning. So people have seen me before my newfound confidence. Um, and I say newfound confidence because sometimes you lose yourself depending on life circumstances. So I still have love for those people who started with me, both platonic and intimate, personal and professional. I still got mad love for some of the people that F me over, some of the people that I had to cut off with no explanation. But there's a difference between um, loving those people and having love for those people and loving those people from a distance or up close. There's a difference between loving those people and then actually staying and remaining where they're comfortable. Let's talk about it. Something that I actually find is a hard truth is that some of these people are staying right where they are, and that's fine with them. That's good for you. You know what I mean? You content, this is enough for you. Okay, great. Especially if you really know some of the things that I've seen, some of the things that I've experienced in preparation for who I am today, the woman that I am today, hashtag almost 30. And I do take that seriously because it's been a long, what I say, like 9.5 years. That's when I really had to click in. When I became a mother, that's when I really had to click in. So we just gonna count that time. We ain't even gonna count the beginning. We just gonna count when I really start waking up. And it was still like a large amount of time where I was still rolling over, still wiping the crust out my eyes. But the hard truth is that over the last years, so out of 3 years, out of the nine, I still want to be fair. I still want to be realistic as far as like when it really clicked for me. Cause I told y'all before that I'm so much of a late bloomer. The 3 out of the 9, the last 3 out of the 9, not the beginning 3, not the starting of the 9, but as we wrap up 9.5 years, I'll say I've had this unyielding urge to do more and be more because I've experienced it and I've seen it up close. And then I think back to the beginning part that I can't even recall enough to tell you. I can't even tell you the beginning because then if I tell my truths, I'd probably be telling somebody else's story too, and they could probably object. So I don't want to do that. I don't want to incorporate other people in this season, but I'll say I've learned the urge it could cost uh comfort. Oh, I've been uncomfortable. I ain't been this comfortable in a long time. Okay, and I probably shouldn't even say that on camera because you know, but I'm gonna get to that. It costs comfort, it costs relationships, and sometimes it can cost peace because not everybody is willing and ready outside yourself. Not everybody will understand, let alone be willing to accept or respect this new, more experienced version of you. I don't ever want to say, oh, it's a new me. Like I'm a new person because I done came into some money, or I'm a new person because I found stability. No, but it does do something to the rewiring of your understanding. And listen, every class has a different level of understanding. So I totally understand if anything said here or seen here is not aligned with you. You. So here's the thing. I have a theory. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. The dean as the sexy scientist. Headline, big light shit. We can't talk like that until we made it, unfortunately, because people will say how delusional you are and all of these things. But if you had some money behind it, they believe it. So I have a theory. The top isn't actually lonely, it's selective. And the ones who are meant to walk in this chapter with you will be with you. They'll rise with you. They'll grow with you. They'll move. When you got that motion, they got motion. Even if it's slow motion. They'll rise with you naturally. And I feel like sometimes throughout the journey, the people that you want to come with you, you'll find a way to make it happen. And it's like, if it's too much friction, too much turbulence in trying to hold a motherfucker down and or pull a motherfucker up, it might not be meant to be. This is just the beginning. This is this thought theory thing, this me getting and just speaking what I think and I believe, well, if I could say anything based on what I've experienced, this is just the beginning. And in this season, I'm pulling back the curtain on what I believe what it really takes to build or to level up. And I'm not saying that I'm on top. Like, hey, I'm in the lead. Listen to me. No, I'm saying I could tell you where I started and where I am now. I know I done came up. And based on the things that I've experienced at this level compared to when I couldn't see anything, I was still waking up. I could tell you there's plenty more to grow. There's plenty more room to evolve or develop. Now, when I say level up, I'm not talking about the Instagram highlight reel, the overnight success story. No, the real process. I'm talking about the real work, the inner work, the work that you do when you overspent, so now your lights don't cut on. And I'm not saying that that's anybody's story, because I'm pretty sure that I got a lot of pretty grown, responsible people on my timeline, but I'm just saying things happen. Things happen where we have to redirect our energy and pivot into a whole different career. We've had it with that toxic job and staffing, the lack of staffing. They told us they was going to get somebody last year. Here it is, year 2 at this damn job, and they still can't cover a shift. But they telling you that you're replaceable. I ain't trying to read nobody's life story, but I've been there. And I'm happy that I've arrived where I am. And that's what I'm basically saying. What I'm saying when I say level up, I mean transformation as a whole. I mean, I started here. I could tell you where I started. You probably wouldn't believe me looking at me. Seeing the way that I carry myself today, you probably wouldn't even believe that I've ever touched rock bottom. Or maybe you could see it right off that I've seen rock bottom, and I'm so thankful to be now in a different side. I guess I'll say on a different side of the spectrum. The unspoken cost is what I'm talking about. When I pull back the curtain, I'm talking about the cost that nobody want to talk about, really, not publicly. So lock in with this digital space. Subscribe, follow, like, share, comment. I love engagement in real life. Okay. I like real time engagement. I'm still learning the algorithm. I'm still learning this social media shit, because when I was on social media popping as Chop Chick, okay, we ain't gonna talk about that. We ain't gonna talk about the past. You still drinking up old shit. We ain't gonna talk about the past. But when I remember social media being an easy buzz, it's been an easy buzz. It's been an easy way to come up. It's been an easy way to put your name out there. So I'm learning the new algorithm, and I love engagement. I love engagement in real life. If you ever see me out in real life doing some real shit, don't act like you don't know me. This your girl Chick, aka Gypsy's daughter, aka the beautiful underdog. I thank you for your time, for listening and hear me yap. Yeah. We're going to try this thing again. Season 2, another season of sit downs with the Please remember that when you listen to me, that every class has a different level of understanding. So I totally understand if nothing I've said here or anything you've seen here is not aligned with you. Okay. And, this is a passion project. This is something I do outside of my 9 to 5, outside of my professional life. This is something I do on the side. So if you know a professional that can use the message, by all means, send it to them. But I just want to make that clear for you HR lovers. Remember, the top is not about arriving. It's about being present in the moment on your journey and then owning the space. Owning the space with confidence once you arrive, once you get there. This your girl, the Dean, Chick, Gypsy's daughter, signing off.